for all us that's living, if we ain't realized it, life is forever active. It don't take no day off. It's always present in the fullness of its power. It don't have a day of rest. You hear me? So I thank God every day for all I am, for who I am, and what I am, and all that I have. I thank God too. If not me, who? Now, in case y'all missed that, if not you, who? If you thank God, it's because you thank God. You hear me? If God is the source of our spirit through our life as a living being, embodied, or if God is the source of our spirit through the life that we have as a living soul embodied in flesh, thank God. You hear me? And don't just thank God every day, and every day. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. You hear me? I thank God, and I thank God because that's the love. It's not random and it's not by mistake. At all. You hear me? I talk in parables because it provoke us to think in ways that we wouldn't normally think if the answer sheet was just given to us. You know, it's just like taking a test. When you know you got to take a test, you know you have to study for a test. Anybody who have took a test before, prior to taking the test, you know you have to study. So to prepare you for the test. And if you study for the test, if you do the work, see, 9 times out of 10, you will pass the test. So I talk in parables because I do the work. And I did the work. And I continue to do the work every day. See, when you more honest with yourself than most people think they are, it's always going to be some backlash. But I love me too much to lie to myself. And I hope I'm talking to somebody that feel the same way about themselves. You hear me? And I say that to say, the same way truth start with me, as I know it, truth gonna start with you, as you know it. And for truth to start with you, it's gonna take a quantification of love to see you through the truth of yourself. You hear me? We're not here to make nobody approve of us, and we're not here seeking nobody approval. But that only speaks for those who ain't got nothing to prove. And since I don't got nothing to prove, it's an honor for me to be Sawu. You hear me? I don't care what the rest of the world say. I don't care what the rest of the world believe. And I don't care what the rest of the world doing. And more so, neither should you. You hear me? I say that to say, do what makes your soul happy. Because if you don't, boy, if you don't, you hear me? That ain't the place we want to find ourselves. So tonight's reading is going to be about love, and not love from the realm of human feelings or human emotions, but love from the realm of divine frequency. You hear me? We coming from the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary once again. If you don't have one, I suggest you get one. You heard? Regardless of your spiritual or religious practice, it's a good book to have. You hear me? Love, divine compared to personal love. Love is a divine attribute. It is an ideal in the one mind. God is love and love is God. We all done heard it before. or a quality in being. The difference between divine love and human love is that divine love is broad and unlimited, a universal and harmonizing power. Human love is based on personality and is selfish, lawless, and fickle. You hear me? In reality, there is only one love. I'm going to repeat that. In reality, there is only one love. When man expresses divine love in limited ways, or man or woman, express divine love in limited ways, we make a separation in consciousness. And our expression of love is personal instead of universal. Divine love will establish one in fearlessness and courage. For God gave us not a spirit of fearfulness, but of power and love and discipline. By establishing ourselves in the consciousness of divine love and expressing that love at all times, not just when we want to, not just when people do something that is pleasing to us or what we expect them to do to please ourselves, but at all times we are helped to fulfill the command: love your enemies, do good to them that hate you, bless them that curse you, pray for them that despitefully use you. Now that don't mean be naive or be no fool. You hear me? It's boundaries concerning that. You hear me? The development of love has its place in demonstrating supply. When love is established in the consciousness, it will draw to us all that we require to make us happy and contented, all that really belongs to us. Now that resonate with me because I've been in phases of my life where where my eyes, as my mom used to say, my eyes was bigger than my stomach. You know, the development of divine love has its place in demonstrating supply. That means you ain't gotta look on nobody else's plate for you to have what you desire. That means you ain't gotta that means you ain't gotta covet what nobody else have. You hear me? Or feel like you gotta take what nobody else have for you to have what you think you need. The development of divine love has its place in demonstrating supply. When love is established in the consciousness, it will draw to us all that we require to make us happy and contented. All that really belongs to us. I was led to reread that. We develop in our heart by asking daily that the infinite love of the Father be poured out upon us. By affirmation, by praying, by meditating, by intention, by decreeing, by declaring that we are one with and express at all times the perfect love of God. So I just came through for a minute, you know, in the love for myself. I extend the love to you. And I came through this for a moment just to express that love that is in me. You hear me? And remind us that love is a purifier. It's purifier. Love is a purifier. And I'd rather run out of gas before I run out of love. You hear me? If you don't listen, you're going to miss it. And anybody that find themselves wanting to run out of love before they run out of gas, I don't care if you're on the dog highway by yourself. You hear me? If you find yourself wanting to run out of gas before you run out of love, that's probably why you're on the dog highway to begin with. You hear me? But let love be your superpower. I ain't come to talk a whole lot. It's late. You hear me? And you know, with the time being as it been, you know, it be earlier in the day than I realize. And then by the time I do get a chance to check the time, you know, it's later than I intended. So, as love is my superpower, I encourage us to let love be your. I encourage us to let love be your superpower. You hear me? And remember, we're not here for nobody approval. We're here to show ourselves approval. You heard? Once again, stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Do what makes your soul happy. Tonight's emoji will be a hat, since I will be raffling a hat this month. Tonight's emoji will be, a hat. Place your hat in the comment section. To the new subscribers, salute you. I appreciate y'all. Place your hat in the comment section for your raffle submission. As simple as that. Remember to feel good for no reason at all. Feeling good is feeling God. And all that God made good. You hear me? We just fumbled the ball with our opportunity, you know. And this is our opportunity to correct that. You heard? And with that, thanks for the likes, shares, new subscribers, as I just mentioned, comments, so forth and so on. I appreciate y'all as y'all appreciate me. My name is Sawu.